we've done down that way before.
It's going to be a busy day, but then again, here's the school holidays still. Good back there. Right, let's get inside. Well, what's happening, guys, and welcome down to a brand new video right here on Theme Park Insanity, where yes, for the third time this year, we're back at Disneyland Paris. One of the most magical places in Europe, and in all fairness, it is great to be back. Now, last time we were here, Big Thunder Mountain was shut for a full refurb and a bit of an update, and that was the same for the visit before as well. Well, it's officially now back open, and I've not ridden it for 23 years. So the purpose of this vlog is going to be getting back on Big Thunder Mountain and experiencing it for the first time in well over 2 decades. I'm very excited, and I cannot wait to share it with you all as well. So without further ado, let's get inside. Well, as you can see, we're well and truly here, and yeah, the main aim of today's video is to take you guys back along for the ride as we check out Big Thunder Mountain for the first time in 23 years. Can't believe I'm saying that, it's mental. But yeah, it looks amazing. Now, obviously, it's had a lot of work done to it, but last time I was here riding it was with school when I was age 15, and that was a very memorable trip for all the wrong reasons, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, needless to say, I was very tired and I don't remember very much of it. So effectively, I'm going to be experiencing it for the very first time. Now, of course, we will be going on other rides such as Phantom Manor, Tower of Terror, all the usual favourites, Hyperspace Mountain, all that sort of stuff. We're also going to be checking out some more of the entertainment as well. So we'll be checking out the Lion King show, which we didn't get to see last time. And ultimately, just trying to show you guys a bit more of the park that we haven't already shown, which, given the fact we've done 2 visits now, is a little bit of a challenge. So let's see what we can do. And without further ado, let's get inside the actual park. Right, we're starting off here in Disneyland Park, which of course is where Big Thunder Mountain is. So we're just waiting for the rest of the gang to come through, and then, yeah, we'll see where we head first. Well, we're going to kick off our day with the wildest ride in the wilderness by going straight to Big Thunder Mountain. And I mean, what better way to start our day here at Disneyland Paris? Let's head over. And exceptionally busy, but not quite as busy as it has been in previous times so far. You've got Donald out meeting and greeting guests, although someone should probably tell him to duck. The perks of coming to Disneyland as well for the past couple of times. We now know a few shortcuts which do help massively. Oh, it's so good to see it going round again and actually running, because yeah, last time, if you watched the previous videos, you'll know this entire area around here was all construction walls. Well, it's all now back open, and there we are. Right, well, the time's come, officially time to get back on Big Thunder Mountain. Yes, we do have a rat pass, so we are using the access entrance, but it does give you some absolutely amazing views as you're walking past there, with Phantom Manor there in the background as well, looking incredible. Yeah, exciting times. Well then, Big Thunder Mountain, first time in 23 years. Let's do this and go for a ride. Oh, and you can join me as well. Extremely excited for this. Awesome. theming is incredible as well. Here we go. Whoa! Wow, what a ride. As I said, I didn't remember much from kind of before, but that was incredible. That really, really was. Definitely gonna have to get more rides on that before the end of today. Well, there we have it, Big Thunder Mountain. That was incredible. That was so much more than I expected it to be. It's a really forceful, fast, unpredictable ride. And it really is the wildest ride in the wilderness. There's no two ways about it. I think it's very appropriately named. The theming is incredible. The showpiece is at the end in that final section before you kind of go down that final drop with the whole blowing up and everything else. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a really good ride. Now, obviously, I don't kind of know what's new in there and what isn't. If you could sort of see what there was in the POV, because a lot of the areas were quite dark actually, then you probably got a rough idea yourselves. But getting back on that after so long as well, and obviously not really having much idea what to expect from it, I think that was a really good move, because if I kind of looked at POVs and stuff before I came, I've deliberately obviously avoided them. I could have potentially spoiled that for myself. Yeah, a great way to start our day here at Disneyland Paris. And as I said, we will be getting a lot more rides on that throughout the day today as well. Fantastic. The other thing I forgot to mention as well, when obviously wrapping up my kind of first reactions to that, was the fact that as opposed to kind of other mine trains where you get on and it's a mine train with minimal amounts of theming around, you really honestly do feel like you actually are out in the wilderness on a mine train. So it's a real authentic, well choreographed, well designed, immersive experience from start to finish. And what I also did forget as well is the fact that obviously you drop down and under the lake to actually get to the island itself to start with, and then at the back end of it there's a huge drop off down into the tunnel to kind of get back to the station. I mean, that just in itself adds to the experience. A really good fun ride and the perfect addition for Disneyland Paris. Right, well, now that we've got that one out of the system, it's time to go and say hello to 999 grinning ghosts with a ride, of course, on Phantom Manor. Let's go. Oh, Phantom Manor, it's good to be back. I love this ride, I really, really do.
Phantom Manor a connu des jours heureux. Vous pouvez admirer les portraits de la sublime maîtresse des lieux et de ses This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out.
warlocks, and witches. Answer this call. Your presence is wanted at this ghostly ball. Les 12 coups de minuit, aux matines sonnantes, nous valserons ensemble, macabre débutante.
You can't beat a ride on Phantom Manor, can you? It is an absolutely incredible attraction, and it's certainly one you do not want to miss out on when you come here to Disneyland Paris. Well, last time I came, all this was actually boarded off, so I've not actually been able to get around here and look at this. And this, of course, is the graveyard that's to the edge of Phantom Manor. So, funky little kind of headstones and stuff like that. And also all the characters and things. It's quite cool. Little coffin there. Got all of it. It's only a small area, but of course it's, well, if you're going to ride Phantom Manor, you might as well come check out the graveyard as well. And of course it does give some really good views yet again over onto the lake where BTM is. Right, well over here we've got one place I was trying to find last time, although obviously I didn't make it all the way around to it. And that of course is the Cowboy Cookout barbecue, which, as it suggests, serves barbecue food. There's a bit of a menu over here. I mean, it is mainly burgers and chicken and sausages and stuff like that. So there's a range of different menus there that you can get. However, if you are feeling particularly hungry, you can get the Sheriff's Barbecue, which I think I'll have to come back for either later on, unless we're going to eat now, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I am going to be getting that at some point. So yeah, another new place to try today, and I'll look forward to sharing my thoughts with you all. Okay, right, well, it's time for some live entertainment, and we're going to check out the Lion King show, which is here just beyond where Frontier Falls is, or that area. Yeah, it's in the Frontierland Theatre, which is there. So let's go have a watch. And in we go. We've now been sat here for around about 10-15 minutes thereabouts, and to be fair, there are still people coming in. It holds a lot of people in here. It's a huge auditorium all the way up there, so it's yeah, capacity is quite decent. We're literally just shutting the doors now, so hopefully that means that the show's about to start. it. That was a look at The Lion King, which was absolutely spectacular. It's a real visual, colourful masterpiece. And the music is so iconic at the same time. There's actually a few songs in there too that I didn't actually really recognise. So that was really nice. But yeah, definitely well worth checking it out. Really, really enjoyed it, genuinely. Not quite as good as Mickey and the Magician, but still a really solid, well put together production. And just as we're coming out, everybody's lined up to go back in again, which means that 30 or 40 minute show, however long that actually was, is literally about to kick off all over again. Got to give it to the actors. Well, it certainly is another beautiful hot day here at Disneyland Paris. In fact, that seems to be a recurring trend. I just really hope it doesn't end the same way that the last visit did, because I need to show you guys the fireworks. I think the plan now is to get some food. It is roughly around about lunchtime, so we're going to do that. Sit down, have something to eat, a bit of relax, and then hit a few more rides, I think. As you can see, we made our way into Cowboy Cookout Barbecue, which of course, as it suggests, says barbecue. There's actually a lot more on the menu than we first realised too, because the other menu was a bit of a short one. There's a full menu too. So there's a whole range of different things you can get, but burgers, ribs, chicken, sausages, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to go for the Sheriff's Barbecue menu, I think. As you can see, there are desserts there as well, which do look very nice. And it is incredibly busy in here as well. Well, here we go. So we've got the Sheriff Barbecue menu, which is ribs, chicken and sausage, chips, and it comes with a soft drink as well. 18 euros, but with discount you get it for around about 15 euros 30, I think it was. Really, really good. Also, they throw you some sauce on there as well for good measure, and of course you do get cutlery too. Otherwise, I mean, you could eat it, but it'd get messy. Obviously not going to try on camera, but I'll eat this and I will share my thoughts afterwards.
A few moments later.
Well, as you can see, it was absolutely rubbish. That's really filled me up, is that? Meat, really nice and tender. Lots of chips, portion size decent, good value. Well then, that was some downright delicious barbecue. I have absolutely no complaints with that whatsoever. That being said though, it's now time to go down and take a ride with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go see how Captain Jack's doing. If you're wondering where Rum's gone, I bet he knows. Well, good to get back there on Pirates of the Caribbean. A great fun ride. You don't actually get, well, you don't get wet, to be honest with you, actually, which for a water ride is quite weird. Good to get on though. Do love it. Good fun. And again, it's another must when we come. I spy with my little eye something beginning with Big Pink Castle. Well, after 3 attempts, here we are. We finally get to go under the castle and see Maleficent, the dragon. This is something I've tried to do the last 2 times we've come, at least once or twice through the day. So, good to finally get down here and see it. And there you have it. That was Maleficent the Dragon. And here we have Cruella de Vil, but she's looking a little bit on the rough side, if you know what I mean. Okay, so that ends our time here in the main Disneyland park just for now. We're going to head over to Studios, check out Tower of Terror, Crush's Coaster and all those sort of rides there. Of course, the second of two parks and probably the newer of the two as well. So, let's head over to Studios. But I'll tell you something, visiting Disney, it's great fun and there's so much here to see and do, but it does really take it out of you, especially if you are trying to do it in a day like we have the last 3 times now. It's doable, it is completely doable, but yeah, do expect to be tired. That's the only thing I can say. Anyway, heading through to Studios Park. All right, first stop, Hollywood Tower of Terror. Well, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is always an absolute must whenever we come to Disneyland, and it has become a firm favourite attraction for me here at Disneyland Paris. Now, it is at this sort of particular stage only kind of fully rivaled by the likes of Phantom Manor and now Big Thunder Mountain as well, in terms of just how immersive the attraction actually is. But as where the other two offer a bit more of a family-friendly experience, Hollywood Tower of Terror doesn't. Let's go for a ride. Time to ascend in the service elevator. Spooky. Going up. Oh, and then down, and then up, and down, and up, and down. You get the picture.
Sorry, I'm not trying to...
Je vous avais prévenu, vous n'avez pas écouté. You didn't listen. Suis-moi, avant qu'il ne soit trop tard. Comment il faut se sauver.
Well, Hollywood Tower of Terror, what a fantastic ride. And again, never ceases to kind of get that adrenaline pumping, because it is ultimately much more of a thrill experience than a family-friendly experience, as Chris found out. But yeah, great ride. I'm good to get back on there as well. It's always a firm favourite. It has to be done with every trip, and if you miss out on it, you're going to regret it, simple as. But we're now going to go ahead and see a show called Mickey and the Magician, which is probably one of the best, if not, as Rin's actually just said, the best show here. So I'm going to go check that out. Potentially might put a couple of clips in along the way, see how things go, and then take it from there. Mickey and the Magician features at regular intervals throughout the day in the Animagique Theatre. Here, just to the right, if you're walking through the main entrance and kind of backing yourself. Really easy to find. I would advise, however, giving yourself plenty of time, because it's not on actually for another half an hour, 40 minutes, and yet there is also a queue now ready for the next showing. It's very, very highly sought after when you come here, and as long as you give yourself plenty of time, you should have no issues getting in and actually seeing it for yourself. Well then, the show's about to start, so I'm not going to be recording anything. I will speak to you after the show and share my thoughts once again. If you do want to see clips from the show, do go check out our previous Disneyland Paris vlog, which will be linked either at the end of this video or as a card here.
A few moments later.
Well, there we have it. That was another run through of Mickey and the Magician, and as I said, didn't include the clips, but there are clips in the previous vlog, so again, do go check that out. It's a real heartwarming, magical, imaginative family show, round about again 20 to 25, sort of half an hour thereabouts, and it's just the right length. There's a lot of Disney characters in there, iconic ones, and there is also, of course, the original Beast from Beauty and the Beast, who coincidentally you won't see anywhere else on park either, so this is literally the only place you're going to see him live on stage. But yeah, absolutely love that. Just as good as the first time, if not better. And yeah, another great show here at Disneyland Paris. Right, okay, so next up then we're going to go over to Crush's Coaster, which is a Maui spinning coaster themed to Crush from Finding Nemo. I'm going to go for a ride on that, and then at that point I'm going to branch away and get a few re-rides, go on Tower of Terror, might even go on the parachutes, and hopefully give you guys a bit of a look at what's actually happening with the World of Frozen, which is set to open up next year. And over the past couple of months, construction on it has really ramped up. So there's been a lot of progress that has been made. A lot of the final touches are now starting to go into place. And ultimately, the World of Frozen is really starting to come to life. So yeah, go for a ride on Crush's Coaster and take it from there. Right, okay, well, let's go for a ride on Crush's Coaster, and I'll speak to you when we come off. Oh, fun ride there on Crush's Coaster. You can't film on the ride, sadly, which is a bit grim, but in all honesty, it's that dark in there, you won't really see much of anything anyway. There's a few theming pieces in there, a bit of a slow section, kind of almost dark ridey section towards the start, and then after that it is literally a roller coaster in the dark. Some really good twists and turns, some very, very tight bank turns as well, and overall a really fun ride. Well, next up we're going to do the parachutes, and hopefully we get seats so we can get a good view over towards Frozen. Right then, so time for some re-rides. I'm going to go on Hollywood Tower of Terror again, go do that a couple of times I think, and then we'll head into the other park and of course go check out Big Thunder Mountain. They're going to get on back on that a few more times too. I'll show you more of obviously Big Thunder Mountain. I'm not going to bother too much with Hollywood Tower of Terror because you've already seen quite a fair bit of that already in this vlog and also in other vlogs too. So the point of the vlog today, of course, was to show you more of Big Thunder Mountain. And of course, we'll do that when we go back into the other park. Well, there's a bit of a sneak peek at the concept art for it, kind of showing you roughly what it's going to look like. But of course, that doesn't show you the whole area. So you'll be going in here, which effectively is there, straight down there, which will take you all the way down. There'll be other rides and attractions on the way down, so it looks like we're going to get a wave spinner, swinger rather, some form of indoor carousel maybe, bit of a boat ride or something like that. Obviously that's themed to kind of Frozen, makes sense, of course. Something else over here potentially, and then that's kind of the main lake area. Beyond that will be your main Frozen ride, which of course it doesn't show you. But again, a pretty sizable expansion, and it's going to take up a lot of room once it's done as well. Well, okay, so it's been a bit of time since I spoke to you last. I talked to you and obviously said I was going on Tower of Terror, so I did that. Got on shaft 3 again. I was hoping for 2, but 2 wasn't on. Hey, never mind. Had some tea, that was nice. Had a lovely chicken burger with cheese and chips, and I mean, it was just fast food, but it was tasty, it was really tasty. It was 20 euros. Yes, it's expensive, but the food quality was good. And it's not Aramark, so that's always a good thing. Gonna go back on Thunder Mountain now, have another ride on there. And I've just bumped into the wonderful Theme Park High as well, who are actually enjoying a weekend here themselves, I believe. So I'm gonna go for a ride with them. Right, let's go. Oh, and yes, the rain has started to come down, although it does seem to have stopped right now. So, fingers crossed, because I need to show you the fireworks. You can't miss them. And doesn't the mountain look amazing all lit up at night as well? That lighting package is incredible, and it really does have a real Wild West feel. It's a bit cramped in here as well, but I think we're getting there. Well, I can see the wildest ride in the wilderness. Well, y'all, let's go for a ride. Yeah! This looks amazing tonight. Wow, look at that. Here we go. And here we go. Oh, hey. Woo! Whoa! Goodness me. Now that was the wildest ride in the wilderness. My God. Woo! Well, there you have it, Big Thunder Mountain at night, and I'll tell you something, if you are going to ride it at any time during the day, ride it at night, because that ride was a whole different beast entirely. It was absolutely insane. Genuinely mental. There's no other words for it. It was crazy. Really glad I got on that, and I kind of wish I had more time, but unfortunately we just don't. So maybe get a ride on Phantom Manor. Okay, so we've got 15 minutes left or roundabouts before we have to get to the fireworks. So last ride of the day, Phantom Manor, cram it in, and then go to the fireworks. Sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Doesn't she look stunning at night? Beautiful. And when hinges creak in doorless chambers, maybe check your pants, because it could be a code brown. Just saying. Feeling Halloween vibes already, and we're only in August. Although, September is around the corner. Spooky.
Answer this call. Your presence is wanted at this ghostly ball.
This guy's lost his head. That was dead spooky, that was. Right time for, yeah, fireworks. Might be a bit more bright, you know what I mean?
stranded on a strange planet with a formidable fortress. We need to secure the area. Not today, sir. Look out! So close. Star Command, send reinforcements.
Il suffit d'un battement de cœur pour que la magie prenne vie.
When you find love in your heart, the world becomes a magical place.
se trouve en chacun de nous. Partez à sa recherche et répandez-la autour de vous.
Find your magic, embrace it, and pass it on.
Well, there you have it. That was the fireworks spectacular at the end of the day. Over 20 minutes of that, and that was absolutely insane. They literally packed so much into a show. You've got the drones, you've got the fireworks, you've got the projections on the castle, you've got fire. I mean, there is literally everything you can think of in that show, and they are doing that daily, standard as part of your admission. So if you come to Disney for a day, that is included. There is no extra upcharge like Merlin. Sorry. Yeah. But we are going to head out now. I'm going to grab a coffee, relax a little bit, and then I will wrap this vlog up. But wow, what a day it has been. And a huge thank you once again to Corinne and Chris at Phoenix Adventures for inviting us along and just allowing us to be part of this yet again. It's been another amazing trip, and we do have a lot more planned with them coming up. Right, coffee time. Well then, that wraps up our visit here at Disneyland Paris, and again a huge thank you to Corinne and Chris at Phoenix Adventures for making all of this possible and allowing me to join them once again. It's been an incredible visit, and it's been absolutely fantastic to get back and also finally get on Big Thunder Mountain. A wonderful addition to the park, and great to see it back open again, and of course we'll be getting more rides on that in the years ahead as well. But as I said before, lovely park, genuinely one of the best in Europe, and if you are in the area or at least in France, definitely come and pay a visit here without a shadow of a doubt. Coming up then, we do have Wallaby Belgium, we also have Park Asterix, and then we are into Halloween season. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that or any of our future content as well, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and as ever, smash that like button to let me know. But for now, my name's Joe, this is Theme Park Insanity, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, bye bye.